Welcome back. Hog-Eye is a family tale of one boy's passion for fishing. This captivating tale leaves readers reflecting on simple joys, love, and their own family dynamics. ABC Ambassador Jamie Kramer sits down with author Chris Weston about his new book.
Well, thank you, Chris, for being here.
Thanks for having me, Jamie.
Thanks. I met Chris the other day at the hunting and fishing show, and I found out this wonderful, wonderful man is also an author. Can you tell me a little bit about Hog-Eye and how it came into fruition?
Well, for years, I would write stories for my children from the time they could listen to them, which has been a long time ago, and every year I'd give them a story as a Christmas gift, and we would sit down and read it as a family. And this particular one was written 18 years ago.
Wow.
So that being at the hunting and fishing show was, again, something I'd never planned on doing. The people that run that show got a hold of the book and called me and said, you have to come down here because this is a great fit. And, you know, I went, and it was. It was great.
So can you kind of tell me a little bit about how you got into writing? Because you didn't anticipate this.
Well, it's probably the one thing that most people didn't know about me.
Yeah.
Again, I never planned on doing this. I shared the stories with my family only. And last year at about this time, I have twin granddaughters, and I read the story to their second grade combined class. And after reading to the class, the teacher said, did you really write that? And I said, well, yeah. And they said, well, these kids are captivated by it. And here I thought it was the cupcakes.
Wasn't the cupcakes.
They knew somebody that knew somebody, and they said, you got to do something with this. And eventually it got into the hands of a publisher, and they called and was interested in producing it. So my wife and I flew out to Oklahoma, and we met with them, and we shook their hand and met everybody that would be involved in the process. And by doing that, it just seemed a good fit, and it's been a tremendous experience ever since.
Yeah, I can only imagine. I mean, to be published in hardcover, it's got to be
hardcover,
cool.
softcover. The voice of the audiobook is a well-known man in Petoskey, Roy Harvey, did a great job. You would not know that he's reading anything. He's like he's telling a story by the campfire.
Oh, how nice.
And all my stories are basically just simple family stories. Usually with children as the emphasis.
Yeah.
And again, I never considered myself an author. I didn't plan on sharing these, but what the publisher really liked about them was it wasn't time specific, it wasn't audience specific, it's not gender specific. It could have happened 100 years ago as well as happened in the future. And there is some underlying messages in there.
Yeah.
Adults like it as much as children, grandparents maybe even more so. Maybe it brings them back to a time of yesteryear.
Yeah.
I don't know, but there seems to be something about the story that everybody can connect with.
So it's a universal message.
It's one of the books that truly everybody can connect to some part of it.
That's great. And not only is it a phenomenal book, but you are also giving back to our community as well with each sale of this book. Can you kind of tell me about that?
Yeah, I sat with my wife, who's been instrumental in getting us off the ground. Again, not starting out with this in mind. Mm-hmm. We said, what can we do with this? Well, we decided that any organizations, charities, schools that get involved in the promotion of the book through their distribution list, any sales attributed to that, we'll give them the proceeds, which could be substantial. And we've just started. The book was just released a month ago. We've just begun, and we're already giving back hundreds.
That's great.
The website is the key.
Yeah.
You know, there's a lot of information on the website and the communication links and that type of thing, and we can explain more of that. But any charities, any organizations, for example, the folks that were just here is a great one.
ACPA.
Yeah. Anybody that wants to buy a book and have the proceeds go to ACPA or those types of charities, get in touch with us.
Well, absolutely. And we will have a link to your website on our website. And if you'd like to purchase Hog-Eye or read more about the author, Chris Weston, you can log on to our website, upnorthlive.com.
Thank you.